All right, should be live here in just a second once everything's up and moving. Just got to get the playback up and moving here. All right, there we go. Let's grab that. Pop that open. What's up, Max? What's up, Nathan? What's up, Matt? What's up, Ven?
What's up, Max? What's up, Nathan? What's up, Matt? What's up, Ven?
All right, there we go. Sounds good. Sorry if there's a momentary echo for a second there. Yeah, you guys got Big Andy Dalton in Chicago. That's unbelievable. You guys got some GOAT shit going on there in Chicago. Yeah, we added Hunter Henry to the mix. Yeah, Bears fans are pissed. Yeah, I cannot believe it's getting Hunter Henry's pretty cool. Will he be good? I don't know. I don't think Dalton's like the worst shit in the world, but like you guys got to be doing something else at quarterback, right? Like he's just going to be the backup, right? Like there's like an actual plan at you could just bring Mitch back. I was literally thinking earlier, why didn't the Pats get Henry? And then boom. I literally went to the bathroom and took a giant dump this morning, right? I come out the bathroom, sit down at the computer, and I press refresh, and it said Hunter Henry has been traded to the page or has signed with the Patriots. And I went, what the fuck? What's up, Julius? I was fresh off a deuce when I heard that news. So it was good timing because, about 9 o'clock hits, I'm in the bathroom taking a steam in Nuzdar. Yeah, we got both the good tight ends. Now we're back. We got that 2012 offense. Here's a fun little story. The last time the Patriots had that kind of style of the really dominant two tight end set that they're going to run was 2012. And in 2012, I think they averaged just over 30 points a game in one of the better offenses they've had. It's insanity what they did with Gronk and Hernandez those 2 years. Or for that year. And I wonder if the offense, because the offense is built around the two tight end set. Well, yeah, I remember Ian was kind of like, well, and look at what we pay. We're paying Matt Judon $6 million. We're paying Cam $5 million. Jonnu Smith $4 this season, 4.9, so $5 million. 4.5 for Jalen Mills, 4 for Godchow, 3.2 and 3.2 for Wise and Bourne. Look how little we've actually spent. And when you think about it, a lot of people are saying we're probably sitting between 15 and 20 mil remaining because they think Jonnu Smith's going to be very similar. And I'm going to bet you that what's his name's contract is also very similar to Jalen Mills or Godchow. Where do I think Kenny Galladay's going? I have no idea. I'm going to put the Patriots back in it. I don't think it's likely, but we're back in this, I think. Because apparently the wide receiver market is like bad. Like apparently there's stuff going around that nobody's signing because the receivers want too much. The teams don't want to pay these guys because there's a belief that the wide receivers in the draft are going to be very, very good. So it's the incoming draft class is kind of driving down the value of like the Galladays, the Curtis Samuels. Yeah, John Ross went to the Giants, yeah. Yeah, Will Fuller's holding out for a huge contract. And I'm wondering if the Patriots aren't just going to be like, oh, well, we're good on receive unless we trade Gilmore for Odell or something. I don't know. I feel like something's brewing in the NFL, don't you, with the Patriots and some kind of trade? Because there's this like really weird energy revolving around the Patriots. It feels like they're about to make an aggressive trade. Yeah, I don't know why more people aren't just signing guys. Fuck the drafts. They're just college kids. They're fucking rookies. Well, it's I think they're just better talents. I mean, like other than Fuller, Samuel, and Galladay, I think Marvin Jones to the Jags. Yeah, he went down to Jags. Brissett went to the Dolphins. Yes, sir. Yeah, Fuller said he wants a bigger contract. It's very strange. Yeah, I know, Mike. It's like you're not healthy though, Fuller. What are you doing? Yeah, Jones to the Jaguars was a good move. Good for Trevor Lawrence in the future. Taylor to the Texans. That makes me think Deshaun's traded. I feel like Deshaun's about to get traded because of that. I have a feeling the Patriots are going to try and send Gilmore and 3 first-round picks. See, I've seen reports from verified Patriots beat reporters that the Patriots have ramped up the discussions to try to get Watson, and there have been like discussed packages of like 3 to 4 first-round picks, Gilmore, N'Keal Harry, and Cam Newton in a package. Like they're prepared to offer whatever the fuck they can get. There's been a lot of reports that Cam may be shipped, so we'll see. Because I also read rumors that the Patriots may or may not have been added into the list of teams that Deshaun would be willing to listen to about a trade, and we'll see if that happens to be true. I would imagine we're actually probably in the list now, right? Like we're it's not like it's the same Patriots as 3 days ago. If you're a quarterback, you probably what's up, Space? Happy birthday again, man. Niners, Broncos, the Dolphins. I've heard the Jets. I've heard all kinds of teams. We didn't give Cam. We're giving Cam $5 million in incentives. Incentives aren't the full money. Like, nah. When did he decline Miami? When did that happen? That's never happened once. But okay. Texans got Jacob. Who? What? Got Jacob? Like what? What Jacob? What? Who? I don't know who Jacob is. Chase. I don't think because they didn't get him. They didn't get him. The Dolphins did. The Texans got Tyrod Taylor. If that's what you mean. And I do think that means they're going to trade him. Yeah. Then, yeah, I do think that means they're going to trade Deshaun because there's no reason to bring in Tyrod Taylor to back up Deshaun Watson. There's no reason for that kind of shit. And they're actually paying Tyrod like $10 million. So he's not like he's getting low end starter money. So that's something to watch. That is something very, very much to look at. Got a feeling. Wonder where Deshaun goes. I mean, almost at this point, if you're Deshaun Watson and they get a trade, you probably just take it, right? I also have a theory. I'm wondering if they're trying to frustrate Deshaun Watson into waiving the no trade clause. So that way the Texans can 100% get the best trade possible. Yeah, it does look like that, Chase. Like they're building like they're not going to have Watson right now. I also feel like there's a frustration attempt, so he waives that no trade clause. Like, hey, Deshaun, we'd like to trade you, but like we can't trade you with the teams that you want to go to. They're not offering what we need. No, Andy Dalton's a good backup. You got to have a backup, Dre. Unless you don't think a team needs a backup quarterback. I mean, they only have Foles right now. Like they do need another quarter. You can't just go with Nick Foles. I mean, they're probably drafting a quarterback. Let's be really. I think the Bears are going to try to draft a quarterback here. Houston needs a redemption trade. Yeah, just trade Deshaun, dude. No one will laugh at the Bears for trading Deshaun. Like it's like, okay, you guys, it's like they think they're going to be like the laughing stock of the league if they trade away Deshaun. No, you guys are the laughing stock of the league for not trading Deshaun. What are you doing? You can literally get like fucking a king's ransom of first round picks for Deshaun Watson, and they're just like sitting on it. Like what are you doing? Just trade him. What are you waiting for? You don't need to keep him. There is no genuine reason to do this to him. or to yourselves. You're like you're handicapping yourselves for a player that doesn't want to be there. Get rid of him. Steal picks. Herschel Walker, that shit. What's up, Alex? Do what the Cowboys goddamn did in the 90s. Trade away your best player and fucking ball out with all those picks you get. You can literally build a really good team if they trade this guy right. But it's the Texans. They think like they have to only get Deshaun when it's like, there's other quarterbacks coming. I don't have Watson to the Pats as much as I want Hodson. There are other teams that have way better offers. I'm not going to hype it up just for him to go to Miami. The reason I think the Patriots could offer something, it's because you can offer multiple firsts. We don't need them. We can offer second-round picks. We don't really care for them. Bill's a third round later anyway. We can offer Cam Newton, Stephon Gilmore, and N'Keal Harry. We can offer them like a really good stopgap till they figure it out. And we can offer them pieces that they could really use. It's not like we'd be like, well, we don't have anything. No, we have a decent little package there. Especially if you just want to find your like future, you want to have a holdover. Cam's great. Andy Dalton's a bear. Yes, sir, Alex. Yeah, the Patriots are still pretty well loaded. They did very well because of these deals here. The Bears need some good players. They don't need to get like 2 first rounds from the Dolphins. Get Jones and get Sewell. Yeah, I don't know what the Bears are going to do, Matt. Do you think Houston could trade the Jags for the number 1? I don't think they'll trade. I don't think the Jaguars are getting Trevor Lawrence. That's clearly part of this. The way that you can tell the Jaguars are signaling to free agents is, hey, we're going to have Trevor Lawrence. You want to come down and play with Trevor Lawrence? Yeah, that's why anybody's going there, by the way. They're like, they cut Danny Shelton because it was I think it saved them literally like $4 million. His dead cap was like $200,000. The receivers are going, I'll take that Trevor Lawrence kid can throw the shit out of it. Nope, I don't think they will, Aberdeen. Because I don't think the pieces around Aaron Rodgers are the problem. That's my little bit. Yeah, they got Griffin going down to Jacksonville. They got they got that guy. They got a first round pick. They can get Trevor Lawrence. That's pretty much what they got going. Is they got Urban Meyer, a couple dudes on the team that are pretty cool, and Trevor Lawrence is coming. Like, there's not much going on in that situation for the Jaguars. They're kind of in what I would say it's not good. You would think they draft a wide receiver, but I'm very much ready for them to take like, I don't know what's a funny quarterback they could take in the first round. They take like Kyle Trask with their pick, like the fucking 29th pick. They're like, we just need lots of backup quarterbacks, and everyone's like, okay, that worked 1 year, but I'm pretty sure Aaron's just going to request a trade if you guys don't at least draft a guy. No, I don't think they're going to take Justin Fields, Charles. They're not going to not take Trevor Lawrence. I seen that Bill was able to get Joe New and Judon to only have a cap of 12 mil combined. Yeah, man. And that's what I'm imagining Hunter Henry is about the same as Smith. Some dumb shit. Yeah, I know. Fucking Packers fans are nervous about that draft. You got Kyle Pitts going top 5? Maybe. The Bengals might be going O-line, though, if Sewell's still available. Jordan Love than A-Rod. Yeah, it would be more for Love than A-Rod. I agree. Yeah, Fields is slipping down draft boards. Nobody really wants him. His arm isn't exactly they needed a wide receiver the past few drafts. Yeah, I know, Aberdeen. The Packers are kind of funny with drafting. Jags swap picks with the number 4 and get more picks. Nah, they're not going to do that. I think Carson turned down the Bills. I think the Bills have, like the Jaguars, haven't they already said they're taking him? Like I don't mean to like shit on like haha the Jaguars aren't gonna pick Lawrence, but like it is Urban Meyer. It's not like he's gonna be like, we're gonna take Penei Sewell #1 overall. We're gonna big brain 200 IQ everybody. No, they're taking Trevor Lawrence. What who else are they taking? I mean, like I'd like to hear the funny suggestions, I guess, but like I mean, what do you think they're that bad? What do you think they're like like brain dead? It's not like Trevor Lawrence's are just every year they pop up in the NFL. It's not many quarterbacks are compared to Peyton Manning, John Elway, like Andrew Luck, like nobody is. Like it's literally like it's like four guys that are compared with each other. Yeah, Urban Meyer seems very like they haven't made a bunch of stupid ass Jaguars type moves so far. Exactly, Mike. Yeah, the Jaguars are trying to build a team. They know what they have coming in. Bill wanted Carson and he turned him down. Imagine. Oh wait. Oh, did he? Did Chris Carson not want to come to New England? That's all right. We have like 20 running backs. I understand that. Our Pats might win 10 games. We'll win 10 or 11, or at least 10 to 12. What do you mean, Juju? What happened? Nothing really specific. Are the Pats? Yeah, I think they're in on the Fournette situation. I'm pretty sure. Carson. I don't know who Chris turned down. I'm not sure. Urban is going to Jacksonville for 2 reasons: to try and get Trevor Lawrence. They have nothing to lose. I think he went to Jacksonville because he finally got a chance at an NFL job. Yeah. Hey, Goatquan. They've been saying that Deshaun wants to go to random teams since like fucking last year. Like 4 months ago, it was the Jets and the Dolphins. Then it was the Panthers. Then it was this random team. Then it was this other random team, and then it was this new team. Why wouldn't Fournette be a good fit? We're a power running offense. What are you talking about? Yeah, I guess LeGarrette Blount, who's pretty much the same thing as fucking Leonard Fournette, wasn't a great fit either. Even though LeGarrette Blount had his best career years in New England, I don't think so. I think Leonard Fournette would fit the New England Patriots run game system like a glove. You got to go to New York. Oh man, that's a bit of a drive. Yeah, you guys traded Lee Smith for a draft pick. I seen that. I just go, Quan. I don't believe. Cool, they got a video. Wow. The NFL media made a video about where they want to see Deshaun go play. That's so crazy. You know what's even crazier? The 49ers aren't interested in like changing their quarterback like that. The 49ers don't want to auction off their entire future for Deshaun Watson when they have a capable Jimmy Garoppolo. I'm not saying this. These aren't like my fun thoughts. No, dude, I don't care. I'm tired of like bad ESPN takes. Literally, Deshaun go? I only want to play for these two teams. Like he said those words, and it was like him on a video, some like dark room video of like Deshaun going, I'm only gonna be a 49er, or I want to play for the Broncos. That's it. Everyone else go to fucking hell. Like, is that like what they got, or is that just speculation? You know what I mean? Like, because they also speculated he wanted to be a Dolphin, he wanted to be a Jet, he wants to be a Panther. No, I'm just asking. It's I don't know. It's just like suddenly it's the Broncos and 49ers out of nowhere. All of a sudden the Broncos are the only team he wants to play for. Wow, that's so crazy because they have all these crazy wide receivers and weapons for him to work with, right? Like, why are the Broncos suddenly in the mix? How did that happen? What do you guys got that like with the what a great offensive line that fucking ate Drew Lock's ass up? I don't. I guess I'm missing what you guys got that's super attractive, other than like Jerry drops it Judy. Uh, yeah, Philip Lindsay just left too. You guys let Philip Lindsay leave. I'm just what I get the 49ers attraction because that's a complete football team. Um, I would get the Panthers because of Matt Rule, and they have very attractive receiving options with a Robbie Anderson and a couple other guys and McCaffrey. And then I look at like a like Miami, very complete football team. But I see. I even doubt the New England stuff because we have so much holes. It's the same reason why I don't really necessarily believe teams like Denver, the Jets. Like there's several teams I don't think he wants to go to if he doesn't want to play for a team that's not really good. And that includes my team. And maybe things are a little different. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just, you know, I've just seen that report change so many times. Who like on the list of people who Deshaun wants to play for? You know what I mean? You got to remember, at one point it was the Jets, like, and then it wasn't the Jets, and then it was the Dolphins and the Panthers. Like, there's just been a laundry list of teams that are like the favorite to get Deshaun. And it doesn't surprise me that suddenly now it's the 49ers or the Broncos. Um, Joe Namath can still throw it. Yeah, but could you guys get him? I guess. Would I be stunned? I guess not really because Elway's pulled some crazy shit before. In terms of getting you guys a quarterback, but do I think it's likely? I don't think so. I barely think it's likely he gets traded at all. But like the moves that are being made around, it does look like he might get shipped out somewhere. And I think Miami's out because of the Jacoby thing. It kind of looks like they're kind of going, kind of to back up Jacoby with Deshaun or with Tua. And then you kind of look over to the 49ers, and it's like, well, the Niners look kind of maybe, but they kind of might just draft a quarterback, and there's no reason to give up on Jimmy quite yet. Yeah, me either, Chase. I'm not a big Tua guy. What's up, Chase? Other Chase. I posted a bracket challenge up in the Discord for anyone to just join for fun. Okay. Let me. Here, I'll post it right here. We'll see, though. I mean, you could be right, Goquan. You could be facing me pretty soon. You could be like, in your motherfucking face, we got Deshaun, and then I'll never be able to watch another That's Good Sports video ever. Oh, yeah, like you guys were saying, the Will Jackson got paid by the yeah, you guys were right. Sorry to ignore that for so long. Pretty good contract, right? 3 years, 42 million. Oh, this William Jackson. Yeah, it's a good signing for them. This Matthew Stafford, no D. Why? Because he doesn't play for Detroit anymore. So you're like, pain. All I know is pain. Should I fill out a bracket? You guys want to see the funniest filled out bracket in NCAA history? I could fill one out really fast. Yeah, Stafford. He's gonna. I can fill out a really fast bracket. I'll just pick random ass teams to win. You're not doing mine this year due to COVID. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm probably not gonna do one. I don't know who's gonna win. I got Michigan State by 7. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I got Michigan State winning it all probably. Fill one. Let me see where there's a good one. Fill out. Oh, here we go. Someone's making noise. Hold on, what the hell? I want to just fill out a bracket. Okay, here we go. Let me zoom in. All right. One sec. My big ass. All right. Let's fill one out really fast. See how we do. All right. Gonzaga or these guys? We'll go with Gonzaga to win this game. Pick Hartford, best team in the bracket. All right, Joel. Oklahoma or Missouri? We'll go with I don't know. I don't know. Missouri, just because whatever. I'm gonna go with this 12 seed, this mighty 12 seed, and I'm gonna go with the 13. I'm going 2 upsets, boy. I'm going back-to-back upsets. This Ohio team is about to upset the whole world, dude. Let's go with a little bit of action in that bitch. This is all off emotions. I have no idea how any of these teams play. USC versus yeah, we'll go USC. They're probably better. Kansas, definitely. Do you know 3 seeds are like have only lost like 3 times to the 14 seed? I know that for some reason. Don't know where I learned that. Oregon and VCU. I'll pick VCU because they're a basketball school, and I'll pick Iowa because they're pretty good this year. All right, let's go over to the South. We got Baylor and Hartford. Clearly Baylor. Wisconsin in an upset. I'll take Nova. They're a really good basketball school. Hartford. That's 2 different people that said Hartford. I don't want to. Baylor's really good, you guys. What's this info? Do Winthrop. I don't want to pick Winthrop to win, though. I think Nova's going to win. Oh. Okay. I will have upsets, by the way. There will be upsets in this bracket. Don't you worry. Yeah, not usually, no. And Nova, I normally have no problem picking 12 seeds. These are very common upsets, 12 versus 5s. But Nova is really normally a fucking solid basketball school from my memory. Then we got Purdue in North Texas. I'm gonna just go Purdue. I didn't even know they have a basketball team. I'll go Utah State just because it feels like they're like some teams just feel like tournament teams. And Utah State feels like a tournament team. Colgate not gonna be the 3 seed. You got UConn. Let's go. Hell yeah. Florida, Virginia Tech. I like Florida. And I'll pick Ohio State. Utah isn't good. Utah's a tournament team. All right. Let's go down to the next section. Michigan versus they're gonna kill whoever they play. St. Bona versus LSU. Should I pick St. Bona? Should we go the St. Bona route? Yeah, William Jackson to the Washington football team. Go Quan. Hell yeah. I'm gonna go St. Bona because I think like with a name like that, you can't really lose. Oh, should I go LSU? Are they pretty good? I'll go LSU. That feels more correct. I was just going off name alone on that one. I'm picking Georgetown. They don't really lose basketball. Yeah, they did, Joel. It's hilarious. When it comes to college basketball, I'm a men's Duke fan and a women's UConn fan. I just like both schools. Fair enough. They both lost by 1 to Bama. Okay, that's good to know then, Charles. Okay, I'll pick Florida State or UNCG. Who is UNCG? They have a 21-8 record, dude. They're gonna upset them. Yeah, that's an upset, boy. This UNCG team is going to upset Florida State, by the way. Just wait. It's going to happen. And you know I picked them. Michigan State, boy. Not even going to – they're going to blow right through the I wish there was a way I could put State in over these UCLA. And then they're going to beat this is Michigan State. Not even in competition. University of North Carolina, Greensboro. Yeah, I think they're a pretty good team. Probably Texas. I like Connecticut to win and Alabama. All right, we got one side left. Illinois versus Drexel. Illinois, clearly. What the fuck? I like Loyola Chicago. They're a pretty good fucking basketball school. Tennessee, right? They're good. I don't think Oregon State's a good school, are they? Oh, they went. Michigan State's just lucky. That's how. Oregon State could pull the upset here, actually. Like, look at these. Look at how equal this looks. Opponent's point per game. They allow less, but they also score. Oh, they score more and allow less. Yeah, okay. I'm going Tennessee. Oklahoma and Liberty. We'll go Liberty in a crazy upset. San Diego State or Syracuse. Syracuse, better basketball school. This is my upset bracket. We'll go Clemson and we'll go Houston. I went with some crazy upsets this round. We went Morehead State. I like random schools that I've seen win. See, the method to my madness is I've seen most of these upset schools get upsets before. So I think we're going to see some upsets. Yeah, but these schools have been blessed by the dirt man himself. They can't lose. Gonzaga versus Missouri. We'll go with Gonzaga. We'll go with UCSB because they're going to be our tournament darling, this team. Okay, who's next? Kansas and USC. Probably Kansas. Probably Iowa in this one, right? By the way, I haven't ever really watched college basketball. We'll go Baylor. We'll go Nova. We'll go Arkansas. We'll go Ohio State. I'm digging deep here. I'm trying to remember if I've ever seen some of these teams play in the last 3 to 4 years. Go Michigan. They're pretty good. Go Georgetown. Go Michigan State. Texas sucks. Connecticut or Bama? Who could win that game? Well, we got Bama, or Bama is really good this year, right? They randomly got good at basketball too, which is just like, oh, of course. Why not? Yeah, this will be the first perfect bracket, by the way. 100% in this shit. Bama. That's what I thought too. That was my gut reaction. Oh, god damn it. Oh, come on, Christopher. I feel like I have this one correct. Yeah, everyone would agree with me on this one. Fucking Texas homers. I'm glad they're imagining it's the Michigan State. Oh, fuck you. It's Michigan State we're picking. Okay. Oh wait, we got this side left. All right. Illinois, because I just think they're better. We got Tennessee, Syracuse, and Houston. You're good, Christopher. All right, let's Let's move on to the next round. We got Gonzaga and UCSB. Do we pull the upset on UCSB and just, we go crazy on this? They're going to have to play the juggernauts known as Iowa. Oh, 0% of people have them this far. What a bunch of traitors. Big Ten final game against Iowa. That'd be interesting. All right, we'll go Gonzaga. All right. I don't know anything about Baylor, so I have them getting upset right here by Nova. And then Ohio State advances. So my Elite Eight would consist of Gonzaga, Iowa, Villanova, and Ohio State. You like how I put in all the fancy upset, yet all the good schools made it to the final anyway? That's how you do these things. You have fun fucking bracket, but then, common sense prevails in the end. Like Michigan would beat Georgetown. Michigan State would beat Alabama. Setting up Michigan versus Michigan State. Very good game coming. Illinois probably smoke these guys. By the way, I do realize that this would actually be not the situation that would happen. So I should probably go back and be honest and pick Alabama. And probably Houston. I know I'm doing it boring, right? Like I should pick MSU just because they could be a little team of destiny. But like what would be the odds of them beating Alabama? You know what I mean? It's probably not very good. So who do I have in the Final Four here? This is the hard part, right? This is where you really pick the boys from the men. You got Baylor versus Gonzaga with Baylor winning. I'll go Gonzaga, and I'll take Nova because I got a good feeling about Nova for whatever reason. I'll take the Illini. And I'll take. Oh, I don't know anything about these teams, by the way. Like that. Like, you might be right. What's up, Fat Tater Chip? We're just doing a fun bracket. I'll go Michigan just because, got to represent. And then, all right, my Final Four would be Gonzaga, Michigan, Illinois, Nova. Hell yeah, Lewis. Yes, we do. If we can get our hands on young Deshaun, we got everything we need. We're winning the Super Bowl. I'm doing some hard decision making here. I'm not really sure who to pick. All right, I'm gonna leave this up to the Jewish God. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. All right, sounds good. I meant that to be on Nova, so I'm gonna go Michigan versus Nova. Nova wins it all. Fuck yeah, fuck Michigan. Woo! Hell yeah, we picking Nova, boys. Only because I want to see Michigan's heart gets broken. Yeah, that's mainly I want to see Michigan get to the finals and their hearts get broken. Oh no, we just lost David Andrews. No, I just don't like Michigan. I like Michigan State. Um, yeah, big V for the fun. I think they got this shit. This is the pit, dude. This is not good. You don't understand how hard it is being a Patriots fan again, dude. Like, what did we do to do? Like, what? Like, what did we personally do to get all this shit? Like, all we did was try to assemble a super team, and now David Andrews wants to. It's like, dude, where are you gonna go, David? Huh? You can go play for the Chiefs too. Or go on then get. We'll just go get Hudson. Exactly, Chase. Watch UCLA beat MSU. Well, Joel, that's not going to happen. State's winning the whole title. Or the whole thing. I just didn't want to be called a homer. Andrews to the Packers. That wouldn't be a bad move. Rockets have 17 straight losses. I bet Trey's happy. Mike Boone might be leaving the Vikings. Not a bad leave. You can do another bracket? I don't know, Joel. I don't really care too much. January, February, Izzo. Yeah, exactly. It goes, yeah, exactly. This is March. March belongs to State, bro. You're about to find out what I know. What I found out the hard way. Back when I bet against Tom Izzo and he punched me in my fucking face. Oh, yeah, apparently the Packers been checking out Patrick Peterson. I can't believe the Packers almost got someone the guy goes to another team. Woo! Wait. Yeah, you guys, I love that they report that shit about your guys' team. Like, you guys almost got this guy, but he decided to go somewhere else. Almost like why would you even tell us that? MSU has the squad if they all play up to their abilities. Oh, I didn't even know. I just make jokes. You know, the only reason that they don't win is because everyone else cheats in these games. The Spartans are honest. Let's see if there's anything else going on. It kind of seems like it's kind of died out for the remainder of the day again. I mean, the real free agency also starts tomorrow, so it's kind of like everything's real tomorrow. So hey, look at that. The Patriots got an A on their deal. Yeah. No, the fact that Ian put that out there, I hope lights a fire under Goots ass because nobody is taking us seriously for that good. Exactly. Because shit like that, like nobody, it's just like, yeah, like there's a reason people aren't signing with you guys, and it's got to be front office stuff. Christopher's just like, I just want my whole team back, man. Doesn't it make you feel better that the Seahawks basically said they're not trading Russell Wilson? Like the Bears aggressively tried to get your guys' quarterback, and they're like, nah, we're good. We don't want to trade him. It's always almost or tried with us. I know it's really weird with the Packers. You guys actually can't get him. I mean, it should make you feel better that your team has no interest in trading Russell. They're like, nah, there's no smoke here. There's none. I don't know why teams keep calling and asking about Russell Wilson. I guess we have to reiterate we're good. I was watching the game. That made me so mad and so famous. Oh, you're famous now. Oh shit, Nathan, what up, dude? You got tons of followers and shit. You gonna shout me out on your famous Instagram or TikTok? Doesn't help us that the Packers don't have an owner, yeah, you guys. I mean, Packers fans are the owners. But the same day I found out we sent 3 players to the Jacks. True. Rogers would have. Yeah, I mean, if you guys had a real owner and not like a congregation of dudes who just like pretend to own the team, or of season ticket holders. Ah, my leg is itchy. It's just weird that the Packers can't get anybody to goddamn sign there. There we go. All right. No longer do I have itchy legs. I'll probably go live for another. I'll be live for another half hour, but I don't want to stream for a super long time tonight. But I do have another half hour, so. Oh. I just because I realized earlier I don't think I've taken a day off in a minute. So I think Thursday, since the Tigers don't play, and as long as there isn't a bunch of crazy free agency shit happening all day, I might take Thursday off and chill. No want to play in Wisconsin. That's true. True. No, it's cold up there. A lot of cows and coldness. No, I was watching the game that made me so and so like Julio Jones famous. Oh, okay. John Ross a Bengal. No, John Ross is a Giant now. Yeah, Kenny's really sad. Kenny's punching the wall, beating the hell out of things. Calling people all kinds of slurs, probably. Right, Kenny? If you're listening, say something. If your name is Kenny and you don't say hello, you're gay. All right, he's not here. We'll go after a linebacker. Matthew Judon is a linebacker technically. But like in the draft, yeah, I do think they might go try and find like Hightower's replacement. Kenny, listen to Marvin's room on repeat, right? Cups of the rose, bitches in my home phone. I should call when I go home. Could Parsons as the replacement? That'd be so wild with Judon, Yucha, Vinovich. Man. Nah, Kenny just had to sleep with a warm pillow on both sides. He's fine. You're holding back. Yeah, I know. You guys gotta be careful because I got into a WoW fight with Kenny. It shut the Discord down, the WoW battle me and Kenny got into. I actually won the battle. I think I injured Kenny for the first time. Kenny he got hit hard. He stumbled. I hit him with a big WoW and he fucking fell backwards. He didn't know how to react to it. I almost died. It was quite the battle. But I took him down. I know how to defeat him now. He has no response to the big WoW, meaning all caps. He has he is very easily defeated by big WoWs. He goes, "Oh, I have no idea how to do it or how to beat that." Taysom Hill his contract will probably be voided unless he turns into like a badass quarterback type situation. So I don't know. That contract is mostly smoke and mirrors. So I wouldn't really put much stock to it. Now, if he turns into like a top 5 quarterback in the NFL, then sure, like yeah, then what's the big deal? Then they're just paying him that much money. It is what it is. Guys are expensive, especially all the things he can also do at quarterback, plus be a top quarterback. How's it not good to have a quarterback competition? I don't think that's a bad thing. Nah. I don't know. I feel like Taysom's not really a problem, though. It's not like he's going to be like a fucking clubhouse cancer. He's a Mormon. He doesn't know how to be cancerous. What's he going to do? Say freaking gosh darn it? Like, and nobody will even pay attention to his anger? You freaking, you flip heads? That's what he'll do. That's all. That's what he'll do. He's a Mormon. Like, what's he gonna fucking pray? Like, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Like they set it up. Yeah, like what's Jameis gonna do? He's gonna fucking try to bitch up Jameis. Jameis gonna look at him and be like, I'll knock you the fuck out in one punch. Actually, I don't know. I don't think you'd want to fight a Mormon. They might know how to box. I don't know why, but I feel like all Mormons take boxing lessons. Don't know if that's real. Don't know if that's true. I assume they all can box. Every Mormon that's ever been made. Something about them, you know what I mean? Just screams boxing community. Taysom, I'm gonna knock on James's door. But I'm not gonna teach you about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and run away. Right? He's gonna be all passive aggressive and be like, "Hope you're burning HE double hockey sticks, mother flipper." And he's gonna be like, see, that's fighting words. If like someone like Taysom Hill said like calls you a mother flipper, is that fighting words? Because we know what he's trying to say. He's like, you're one of the people they talk about in Leviticus. And he like quotes the Bible thing where you're not supposed to lay with other dudes. He's like, you're one of those people they talk about in that specific Bible verse about homosexuality. It's not what he says. He's like, you're Leviticus 3:18. Like he just calls them very specific Bible quotes to like insult people. So they like have to grab a Bible, look up what it is, and they read it. They're like, hey, I'm not a fag. What the fuck? He looks for the word bitch in the He looks for the word bitch in the Bible and like, all right, I'm gonna call this to women when they insult me. Oh yeah, you're a John 12:183, line 2, section A. Second word from the left. Huh? They go and read it. I'm a bitch. Why didn't you? I'm not allowed to swear. Have fun and heck. Yeah, I wouldn't like hanging out with Mormons for too much. Right? And James is gonna be like, I can speak Latin. It's just gonna be out of nowhere. What's up, Daniel? Sucks that he's on. At least he got a C plus signing. I mean, good for Jameis, right? Like C plus is a pretty good grade. It's not like killing it. Patriots and Dolphins expected to have early interest in Rodney Hudson. Makes sense now that what's his name's about to dip out on us for no reason. Why do you have keys, bitch? What is this? Some basketball games. Well, not as crazy as yesterday, I would say. Today. Would 25 touchdowns, 10 to 10, 15. Yeah, that's not a bad season, 25. You probably want to throw like more like 30 touchdowns, though. Yeah, the Bills got Emmanuel Sanders, a nice, I guess, like third string, fourth string, like a good third, fourth guy. So a good depth move because obviously you're probably going to be starting. Like, hold on, why am I like forgetting a name? They're clearly going to start somebody else. Like that's the thing. Oh, we have 17 likes. Oh wow, thank you guys. That's crazy. But Diggs, obviously Gabriel Davis and Cole Beasley in the slot. So yeah, Ertz is looking for a trade. What if the Patriots trade for Ertz? That shit would be hilarious. Yeah, we got Hunter Henry. We got motherfucking Jonnu Smith. We got a little team forming up there. Hunter Henry and Kyle Rudolph, 4 tight end sets. We don't even play with wide receivers anymore. Bill's like, what wide receivers? Yeah, basically. They're like, hey, listen, Zach, we're trying to trade you. Could you help us? What do you mean? Like take like what? Like sign it? Like what? We can get another elite tight end. Christopher's like, it's not happening. Too bad the Chiefs who released who should have won the Super Bowl MVP. Yeah, Damian Williams also was cut by the Chiefs, the actual Super Bowl MVP. Very true, Morgan. I don't know why they cut the true Super Bowl MVP instead of keeping and they kept Mahomes, but I guess it is what it is. 5 wide out, 5 wide with tight ends. Shaq Griffin to the Jags. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah. Trade Gallup. Gallup wouldn't be a bad one option, but I don't think Dallas would trade Gallup. I don't think Dallas has any interest in trading Michael Gallup. You'd be better off at asking them for Amari Cooper. Then they'd probably give you Amari Cooper. I could see Ertz winding up in Cincinnati, Indianapolis, the Titans, ironically. Maybe a team like the Steelers on a cheap deal. The Jaguars kind of weirdly stand out. Just kind of like teams that necessarily kind of don't have a guy, and they maybe with a young quarterback that would really help out. Jags, Bengals really stand out as a team that can make a move. Yep, Andy Dalton. We talked about that a little earlier. Ertz will have a market, surprisingly. I would imagine there's actually a decent market. Yeah, I mean that's why I brought up the Colts. If I didn't say the Colts yet, the Colts, like obviously him and fucking what's his name are close. Plus, Frank Reich knows how to use Zach Ertz very well because he was the fucking play caller in Philly when both of them were doing their best work. So I think the Colts have like Jack Doyle or something. Yeah, I know, Morgan. They made a bad decision. I think they got Doyle, but he's like consistently hurt or some shit like that. I don't know. It's not like Doyle's bad, but I think he's like injury prone. Trevor was a bust. I'd be very surprised. I think a lot of people would be stunned if Trevor was bad. Sorry about bumping the mic. I wanted to look at something. Anyway, Christopher would not surprise me. Oh yeah. Minshew, who cares? Be the backup. Can you imagine if Bill pulled the biggest move and landed Watson? Yeah, Luke, that would be some crazy shit if somehow we pulled off landing Watson. Seems very unlikely though. I don't think he wants to play for us. Be cool if he did. Yeah, fair enough, man. Keenan Allen, AJ Green, Brown is number 1. Oh, nice, Nathan. Yeah, nobody wants Gardner Minshew. He's not that good. He's a backup. I mean, we can pretend like he's a good quarterback, I guess. Oh yeah, Minshew is so much better than Trevor Lawrence, who can throw the ball 70 yards on a torn labrum. That's yeah. So he's so gonna be a bust. I mean, I watched that. I watched that. I watched the pro day of Lawrence with a fucking torn labrum. Look like literally a goddamn NFL quarterback already. But sure, yeah, he's gonna. There's unless he gets hurt, there's like zero injury. There's like unless injury like derails him, 0% chance of being a bust. It's about as likely as Burrow having been a bust. Um, yeah, Minshew's a fun guy. I think he'd be a good backup. Yeah, I think he's a backup. I don't feel the starter thing from him. At least not in Jacksonville. They need to get rid of him. Yeah, as long as they don't get Minshew killed, he'll be a good quarterback. Yeah, Minshew seems like a cool guy. I'm not even trying to say he doesn't, maybe somewhere else he might be a better quarterback. He probably would be. But right now, no, he's not the quarterback for the Jags. It's not working. Would he be good for the Bears? If you're Chicago, you look into it. You look into that very heavily if you're a team like Chicago. If you can't get your hands on Deshaun, maybe look to the Jaguars backup. Maybe you ship Nick Foles. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm assuming there might be a small market for some team for a Minshew type, especially if injuries happen. Jameis is a lot better than fucking Gardner. Just to let you know. I mean, you could pretend that Jameis isn't, but there's a reason your team's keeping Jameis, and they didn't go get Gardner Minshew. Oh, it's finally out? Hell yeah. Uh, oh, yep, here we go. It's officially down a little bit. Nelson Aguilar is getting 1 million in base this season. So it's 7 million. So yeah, he's getting a $7 million contract. Which puts us at 36 million in cap. Bum 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 bum. Uh-oh. That puts us at a fun number of 36 million. All we have to add in is like there's 4 more signings left. You can probably add in about a similar deal of about 6 what the fuck did Jonu get? 6 milli? Yeah, about 5 milli for Jonu. So you could take that 36 and make it 31. We'll see. I'm going 5-11. Damn. Throwing touchdowns to the other team. Yeah. Right, Luke? Yeah, I guess the Saints because they have Winston, and I guess because Drew is a better option somehow when they were like more dynamic offensively without Drew Brees this year. But hey, I mean, doom and gloom is the way to go. I mean, if I think if Jameis didn't look the way, I don't know. I feel like he's not. I don't know. I don't feel like Morgan's being very fair to Jameis. The dude literally had laser eye surgery and his eyes are good now. But yeah, let's pretend like he's like gonna just be a bad quarterback again, despite having very similar problems to Drew Brees before showing up in New Orleans, being a pick happy idiot. Then Sean Payton fixed that. But yeah, sure, no, your coach didn't fix any of that. Drew Brees or Jameis Winston, despite your wonderful fucking coach's ability to play like fix guys and make them into good quarterbacks, which is exactly what happened with Drew Brees. We all like to forget that. Weird that you Saints fans forget how bad Drew Brees was coming to New Orleans until, Sean Payton fixed his ass. But no, they didn't Oh, I know Michael Thomas wasn't actually hurt last year the way he pretended to be. Like Just there's a reason Sean Payton kept him. I'm telling you. That's all I have to say. There's a reason Sean Payton didn't throw his ass to the curb and brought him back in. I'm telling you. There is. And Sean and Michael Thomas, for some reason, was like only hurt when Drew Brees was playing. Isn't that like the craziest injury, like most like random sporadic injury that's ever occurred? The only time Michael Thomas has ever been hurt, and it was every time Drew Brees was active. That's so crazy. It's like that's the most like quirky injury in NFL history. It's almost like Michael Thomas doesn't like Drew Brees because he said some stupid ass shit over the summer that I guess that's a no. I'm in the middle of streaming, Tim. I guess not today. Yeah, now no, because you're kind of like blowing me up about it. So yeah, no, I'm good, dude. Literally was going to be done streaming in like 5 to 10 minutes. So that was rather annoying. Anyway, not much longer, Henry. I was getting off at 11, so hell yeah. So you get mad when people protest? So Morgan, how are people supposed to protest? Does it piss you off that people storm the Capitol building in a massive riot, or does that not bother you at all? Like that's okay. They were just voicing their displeasure. Yeah, because they think like they don't realize that like a literal fucking like military person told him to do that. Just saying. I'm just saying you do realize like a Marine, like him and a Marine devised that whole thing, right? Just so you know more. Like I'm just saying. It had nothing to do with the flag. I don't know why you're making it about the flag. You also spent half your adult life protecting people's right to protest, didn't you? Did you not? It had nothing to do with the flag. The veteran he did that with, he designed the idea with, the veteran that actually came up with the idea to kneel before the, it was a veteran's idea, right? To kneel. It was a veteran that came up with the concept of kneeling before the flag, right? Because it's a sign of submission. It's a sign of respect in the military when one of your brethren die. What do you guys do before the flag in the military when somebody dies? Y'all kneel before that flag, don't you? Just saying. Isn't kneeling like considered an ultimate sign of respect, an ultimate sign of submission, an ultimate sign of showing like, hey, I'm submitting to you. I would like, I don't know. I feel like people don't have the right connotation. Just saying. That's my view on it, man. I feel like people conflated it into something it wasn't for no reason. I feel like people are like, well, why is he protesting the flag? He's not. He's protesting police brutality. This got a lot of attention, didn't it? It finally brought some attention to an issue he'd been trying to get attention to. Yeah, the U.S. was founded on protest. Sorry. Yeah, it's very American to protest. Yeah, it's very, very, it's very, very, very American to protest. That's all I have. That's my final view on that. The U.S. was founded on rioting and protesting. That's all. That's my view. It's like I don't care. It's literally the country was founded on a riot. They rioted over taxes. They burned down a harbor, basically. Was that like a peaceful protest? I guess. I mean, I guess that was very peaceful. Literally started a goddamn war, but okay. That's all. And it's, and I feel like the issue with Colin's protest became something got fucked up in the translation, where half the people think it's like he's protesting the flag and shit when it's not. It's police. It's very simple what his message has been from the beginning, but somehow it keeps getting twisted into something it has nothing to do with. Like, and that's what bothers me. It's like, well, dude, it has nothing to do with the flag. He was just protesting where he knew there would be a lot of eyes and a lot of attention. Um, and he did it rather peacefully and in a very respectful way. Because that's how he was told it. Because he was led to believe by somebody in the military who was former military, that was a respectful way to protest before, like in that kind of before the flag. Like that was a good. He thought it was respect. He was led to believe that he was being respectful because he was like trained or taught, or he was being told by somebody who had served, like, hey, this shouldn't be conceived as disrespectful. So there's something that completely misfired in something. Like there's just a misfire, and I feel like as long as it's police brutality, which is something to protest. Too many people are victimized by the police of any creed, any color you might happen to be. Police brutality is wrong. It's disgusting. It's gnarly. Yeah, they did, Dre. They did. Yo, I know what people are doing. That's my only issue is I don't like it when people change the meaning of something. They said what their meaning was. Police brutality. Let's not change it. Let's not do that. That's not cool. That's irresponsible to just keep changing the meaning to something they don't care. That's not what it's about, you know. That's my view on it. What's up, Amir? The Affordable Care Act. Yeah, exactly. You lose your doctor. No, and it's nothing to do with that, Ven. I don't think it has anything to do with the with that. I think it's just the optics, because I know people who are very much okay with what the message of his protest is, but they did not like the kneeling for the anthem. Like they did not like that. Like, so like it struck like an awful chord in them, and they went, fuck that dude, what the fuck. Like it like struck a weird chord. But once they got the message, they're like, oh yeah, I'm totally with what he's saying, but why did he do it like that? And I'm like, see, it's a very weird, and I kind of get why it hit people, and I don't think it has any, because this person I'm talking about has nothing to do with Fox News. They're a very liberal guy, the person I'm talking about. But it hit them in a very strange way. I think it just hit them in a weird way, but then they learned that it wasn't Colin just trying to be disrespectful. It was an attempt to actually be respectful because of who, like, they have to get the whole story, but it takes context to get it. But the initial optics shocked the shit out of some people. Yeah, fuck the police. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, exactly. The police situation, it deteriorated. Exactly. Um, and I get why some people reacted really weird at first, but then eventually came around to the idea. It hit them weird. It hit people. It hit white America in a weird spot. It took a second, and now it came around. Collins no longer viewed, and I think Collins viewed more favorably than he was a few years ago. And they still do play the national anthem at the football games. They just don't play it. They don't put it on TV no more. The NFL figured out a way to kind of backwards rig it so they don't have to play, they don't have to show any of this anthem shit on TV, which is probably the best thing they could do, because all that does is whip up a frenzy of people getting really pissed off. And that's not what we need. We don't need that. Let's just watch football. Keep it off the TV. If you want to watch it before the game, if you want to listen to the anthem before you watch football, pop the anthem on. Just pop it on. You can Google it. It's on iTunes for free, I'm pretty sure. You can get a hard rock version of the anthem. You can get all kinds of crazy versions of the anthem. If you really need the anthem before you watch a sporting event, just play the anthem when it's commercial break. And then it comes back on. You got football about to kick off. There you go. Welcome back, Eddie. I like the national. I personally like the national anthem. Not really, Eddie. I actually like the national anthem. I think it's a. I like the lyrics. I think it's a very catchy. It's a very nice little song. Um, I don't want to get into the Trump stuff. I don't want to get into Trump stuff. I actually like the national anthem. I think it's a good little song. It's I like the it's a song of triumph, and I quite enjoy that. Um, so I quite enjoy triumphant songs, and I quite like America. So I chose to live here. So uh, hiya, Christopher. Oh yeah, Dylan. Thank you for your service, my friend. Like I said, and I think all and regarding the Colin thing, I don't think there was ever any serious or accidental attempt to offend the military, because he did work with a military person to come up with the style of protest. He was reached out to by the military person who asked him why he was sitting during the national anthem, because a lot of people didn't know this about that whole story. Was the guy who seen Colin sitting for the national anthem initially was very upset, and then he talked to Colin and went, and they figured out the thing. You had to listen to that shit every day for 10 years, Christopher. I can imagine. Yeah, when you hear it, you're like, oh, turn it off, please. It's not hard to. It's so hard to get a passport. I want one. Yeah. Some people, it can be a bitch to get a passport. Yeah, Amir, your guys' team is just lagging. I think it has a lot to do with the hold on, let me see. So this is who all we have left. So I'm imagining Trent Brown, because he did that 1 year. So it'll be what, like 10? It'll be 15. So that'd be about what, 21 left. Bethel probably like 4, probably like 2, probably 3 or 4. we could be pretty sitting nicely. You just want Galladay. I know Giants fans would just be so happy with Galladay. Well, yeah, they won't let you leave the country. Well, no, that's not true. That's false. That's a false statement. I know somebody who got a felon, who literally just got a passport as a felon. They have a felonies on their record. My day's going good. It's going good, sports critic. I don't think it's state. That's got to be a state thing, because I know someone who literally just got one a year ago, and they have felonies. 2 of them actually. Maybe it's different in Michigan. Well, no, that's federal. That's all federal. They might have changed it, because I know someone who just got one, because they basically had to go get a goddamn passport to prove they're an American citizen. It's a very, basically this person was born in Canada, because their parents were in the military. They were born at a military base in Canada, and their parents forgot to fill out this paperwork that denoted them as an American citizen. So he had to fucking go through all these loops and procedures. He got a passport when he was a kid, lost it, obviously, and then since then has received several felonies. Well, I mean, he just got out. Yeah, that's a little different. I mean, this person's been out the joint since the mid 2000s, I would say. There's somebody my brother knows quite well. One of his older friends. So I maybe it's what they did, because this person has drug felonies. It's not exactly like they're like a violent criminal. It's 2 drug felony convictions. So it's not. Maybe there's like maybe it's a scale of the felony, what the felony was. Because this was drug possession felony, whereas I don't know what your brother was in trouble for. Hopefully nothing too bad. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe that's a little different kind of. It sounds like your brother's out on parole too. So, or is he like clean out, like no paperwork? No, he's a free man now. It's kind of badass that he killed a federale. Good for him. Yeah, well, yeah, maybe there's a difference in the scale of what they did. Christopher, I'm sorry, that makes me laugh. It's just like, see, your boy may have. You only do 10 years to 15 if it's manslaughter. If it was an accidental murder, then it's 15. Then manslaughter, you only do 10 to 15. Like eventually, like you don't actually like life isn't life. Like life is usually 20 years. Like you kill someone, it's 20 years. You get out of prison, but that's still life in prison. Um, he did 20. Yeah, he did his 20 then. 100%. Yeah, just 20. As long as they don't give you no life, most of the time it's just 20 years. Because for the most part, well, Amir again, first degree murder, that's 20 years in prison. And for the most part, if you kill someone kind of just in an accident, like you're just kind of like you didn't like it's because it's if he didn't plan to kill that federale and a situation broke out and he shot the guy, that's only 20. That's they can't really say that's premeditated. That's second degree life. Life in Australia about 25, yeah, without possibility of parole. But yeah, after 20 years, you still get out. You just don't get paroled out. You can accidentally, yeah, but I mean, it's been ugh. He was eligible since 2015 and he got out 2020. Good for him. I'm glad to hear he got out. Hopefully, do you think he's good and ready to be back out? Well, I mean, he killed a cop. Who gives a shit? Wait, Ven, what are you saying? Hold on. What's going on with Deshaun Watson? What is this? There's no way he's actually being accused of anything credible. Oh, this is like. Whoa, okay, hold on a second. This is real. This is actually from like a what the fuck is this? This is from Benjamin Albright. This is a prominent attorney in the Houston area, by the way. Yeah, he already has his girl pregnant. He started working. I'm glad to hear your brother's got shit together, man. Glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear. I do believe if you serve your time, I do believe you should eventually get your rights restored and be treated as a normal human being. As long as you don't reoffend, you're a perfectly normal person. As long as you do your time, I don't care. Even if you're a violent prisoner, a violent criminal like that. As long as you do your time and you come out and you're a fucking good dude, like that's that's perfectly fine by me. As long as you're not, I don't know. I don't really care that he killed who he killed. That's probably part of the problem. All right. This is I'm extremely proud to represent those who have perceived power against those who have who have no perceived power against those who have perceived power. Things are changing in this country, in this great state, and in this great city. And I feel like it's for the better for all of us. Today, we filed suit against Deshaun Watson. Too many times, women should have put up with behavior that we all know no one should put up with. Should we make excuses for the famous or those who hold special positions or quarterbacks on a local professional football team? I don't think so. All people are equal and all deserve dignity and respect. My dad was a butcher. My mother drove my school bus and worked in the snack bar. Knowing what I know now, my mama had more dignity in her pinky than most executives or coaches or politicians or famous athletes have in their whole bodies. This case we just filed against Watson isn't about money. It's about dignity and stopping behavior that should be stopped. Now, stay tuned for details. Let me say this. I'm a Marine. I'm not easily intimidated. If you have info or have, this is very poorly written, by the way, or have been part of this. God damn it, dude, you're an attorney. if you have info or have been uh a part of this, contact. Dude, I can't. I see that's when I stop reading and it sounds like I can't like read. It's because I'm like processing mistakes in the writing. This is how I'm able to read stuff really quickly and like grade it. Because like if I read and I see like I'm reading mistake. Wherever I have a mistake in reading, I know to mark it. That was a lot. It seems real. This is Benjamin Albright. He's like an actual person. And it's a pretty big attorney down there. What the fuck? I feel like I'm going to make a statement here and say I don't believe this, even in the slightest. Need facts, need proof, need something more than very convenient timing. Very convenient character assassination timing. Sounds like they're trying to assassinate character down there in Houston right now. Yep, exactly, Amir. I know exactly what this is. It sounds like they're accusing him of something being a. Yeah, it kind of sounds like that. What is assault? Yeah, it kind of does read like assault. While attempting to comment from Deshaun. Yeah, basically sexual assault. Okay, it's sexual assault. Yeah, probably. At the end of the legal tampering period, right before free agency. Smear job. Welcome to the Texans. Welcome to Houston. Welcome to Texas. Jesus Christ. This is scumbag organization the Texans are. Unless this is real. What if it comes out Deshaun's just like a giant piece of shit and we're all like, God damn it. Doesn't he like have a girlfriend that like I feel like he hangs out with like very like notoriously like no like doesn't he fuck around with like Kendall Jenner and shit like that? Like those kind of hot bitches? I feel like we would know about that. I feel like we wouldn't be like because I feel like he hangs out with very famous women. I don't understand what the fuck this is. Because I remember him being on a boat right when the season ended with like Kendall fucking Jenner, if I remember. Yeah, Teo, I very much like the double tight end set. It reminds me of 2012 when our offense was super potent, scoring 30 a game almost. Or I think it was scoring 30 a game with Hernandez and Gronk. I think it's basically the same thing with you know how we were shaping to have Hernandez become the focal point of the offense, and then he went all murder, kill. So basically, I do believe that my eyes starting to itch. I'm also going to start to wrap up soon here, guys. I went a little longer than I wanted to. I can't tell. It sounds like it just says lawsuit, so probably civil. Yeah, Jags did all right. Yeah, I think it's a very good signing, though. I think it's a sign we're going to go back to that move. Like the 2012 style, like Hernandez was becoming the focal point. I think Jonnu Smith's going to become the new focal point of the offense. Kind of use him at lots of different positions, wide receiver, kind of maybe tight end a lot. Often tight end, maybe sometimes receiver, maybe sometimes running back. Roles that we've seen him utilized in over in Tennessee. But all right, guys. I think I'm gonna start wrapping this up. Because we have 2 streams tomorrow planned. Obviously, we'll be doing the Tigers game, and we'll probably do another NFL talk. I'm just tired. I've been up since 6 a.m., so I'm literally just getting tired. So, I somewhat agree, Christopher. I somewhat agree. There would have been less Aaron Hernandez if there would have been less Gronk if Hernandez continued to play. Hernandez was way better. Yeah, we're gonna take more moves. Yeah. I think we're gonna make more moves. I think our cap situation's in very good shape. Just so you know where we're at officially in terms of where's that guy at? Where's the cap guy? Yeah, here he is. We're at 36 mil without these 5 guys added in. So we're doing pretty good. This will probably take out 15 for Hunter and Trent. I would imagine it's 10, and I'm just gonna throw out big numbers. That 21, and these 3 guys combined will probably put it on a good chunk down to like 13 or 14. Not bad. I would say like between anywhere from 10 to 15, or as low as 8 to 15, somewhere in that range. Yeah, probably, because Bethel, Davis, and Anderson aren't that expensive. I would imagine 3, 6, 9 mil for each of them, so more like 11 mil. But yeah, it rolls over. You just have extra money. Yeah, it just chills. I don't think it rolls over though. Yeah, maybe one new guy. Yeah, I'm thinking, or make a trade for somebody, like trade Gilmore, clear up 7 extra million, and then we have almost 20 million cap, and then we can go get a real player. I think 4.5. I don't know. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Yeah, we're good on cap. This is our exact cap space minus these 5 guys. Um, yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe it sounds like they're saying that if there's a victim, they're scared to come forward. But all right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. So that's something to figure out. Deshaun Watson has been accused of some shit. I don't necessarily buy it. I don't necessarily believe it. We'll see when when the situation actually kind of materializes. So, yeah, yeah, Christopher, I'll agree. It'll be time for Cam to retire if he can't get it going this year. It looks like that too, Daniel. I agree. But all right, guys, have a good rest of your day. Maybe we have to kind of wait and see more to come out. Maybe it's correct. I kind of don't buy it right now, just because I don't really trust the Texans. But all right, guys, thank you so much for coming by. Thank you. It was a fun little stream here tonight. Thank you for leaving likes. Thank for the likes. Thank you for the dislikes if you left any. Yeah, so that's the most up to date we can think about for the NFL free agency. Tomorrow is the official start of free agency. That's the legal tampering period ends at 3:59 p.m. tomorrow Eastern Standard, and day one of the official 2021 NFL season begins. So very exciting, very, very exciting. Official free agency begins tomorrow. That's when everything becomes finalized. Everything's done deals, and trades are finalized, and all kinds of fun shit. Restricted free agents are good to go and try shit out, and all hell breaks loose tomorrow again. So exciting times are keep on coming. So, all right. See you guys. I'll see you tomorrow for Tigers and NFL talk. So peace out. Go Patriots. Go Lions. And of course, go Tigers. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Good night.